Hi, I'm Ian and welcome to my garage where it works better if you plug it in. Greetings once again and thank you for the privilege it is to have your attention for this next little while. My garage is in a state of flux. Last time I made this stand for a clip lamp and it's going to be very useful now. Turns out my old fluorescent light on this side of the garage has finally given up the ghost. The tube is good, but it doesn't come on. So the ballast is done for. Conventional wisdom would be to replace it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to replace the whole mess with an LED system, which I'm going to pull out here in a second. This is the lamp I'm going to use. I found it at the hardware store for about 40 bucks. And I'm going to use these ceiling mounting hooks, and they come with both screws and the kind of expanding bolts. This thing doesn't weigh but maybe a couple of pounds, so this is way more support than it actually needs, but it'll do the job. I've started by unplugging the power cable. It used to plug into this kind of adapter right here. I guess there used to be a incandescent bulb right there in a most inconvenient spot. So looks like right here and at the opposite end is Phillips head screwdriver, which I'll go ahead and remove. Since I'm working around electricity, I'll be using this fiberglass ladder. Okay, that's one side. Thank heaven for magnetic screwdrivers, huh? So there's the bit that would be replaced. Thing is, I don't particularly like running this style of lamp. They're not all that much less expensive to run than incandescents, and they're not that bright for the amount of electricity they generate, and they do have this maintenance issue over time. So it looks like at each end we have a screw and a nice sized washer holding up the outer body, and then that's probably coming in from the top, would be the grounding lug. So 2 screws to remove, and I'm thinking they're probably into structure. So I'm going to grab the speeder upper. And there we go. So with these sides, the structure's enough to hold itself by the other screw. Time to do that one. There we have it, a nice clean surface, ready for a new lamp. Here we have all the parts laid out. A couple of chains, looks like an electrical cord, a patch cable for the end, for if you're going to do something a little different. Join them end to end. We've got the pull on, pull off doohickey, so this isn't going to be attached to the main motion sensor switch that's over there. And of course the most important part that's shipped in any piece of equipment, the owner's manual. Let me spend a few minutes reading it. Alright, we've got safety information, warranty. Aha! Looks like we have all of the parts. Holy cow, there are no surprises. None at all. Well, I just jammed 2 divots into the ceiling with a Phillips head screwdriver. Let's see if we hit some kind of wood behind it. Nothing there. So that one's going to use the molly bolt for sure. Let's try this one over here. Nothing there either. 2 for molly bolts. Alright, it's time to make some bigger holes. That stuff's pretty nasty, so I'm going to let the dust settle for a while. Alright, I'm going to show you the right way to drill a hole in the ceiling. And it begins with some sound dust collection. So I've got my hooks set up in molly bolt mode, and there we go. And I think the only thing I can do effectively here is by hand. No real way to speed this up, except maybe with camera trickery. But anyway, it's doing the job. Now for the other side. And there we go. So it turns out the chains that attach to this don't actually fit over the hooks I bought. I could probably have found some cheaper hooks that would fit if I'd shopped at a different store, but I didn't. So I took out my pliers and modified that, and hopefully that'll work. I guess I'm supposed to supply power on this end. And there we go. Alright, off camera. Wrestling complete. I'm not in a mode to daisy chain these just yet, so I'm going to fill in the other end with this kind of doohickey. This is going to be a challenge. I think this counts as 3 points on the ladder. And another success. So now all I got to do is get it plugged in. Hopefully it'll reach to there. I would call that a brilliant success. So I was so pleased with this installation that I added another. Long story short, I think I'm going to have a lot better lighting in here, and I think it's going to be a lot better focus too. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you'll give this video one of those little thumbs up doohickeys, or comment it or share it. It really helps out. Thank you.